What's happening? What's happening? Hey, look here, y'all. This the first edition of college football. Hey, we cover everything. College football from this point on at 4:45. Yeah, I'm 5 minutes late, but 4:45 around that time, y'all know we jumping on. So, hey, look here. First thing we talking about is Deion Sanders and Colorado Buffs. Are they playoff bound? Are they playoff bound? Now, you know what we want, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to see how that thing goes. Are they playoff bound? So that's one thing we talking about. The next thing we talking about is the SEC and the Big Ten. Is the championship, the national championship, pretty much theirs? Now, that's what the numbers say. The numbers say it is theirs, so we're going to talk about that. And then y'all know who they got the top dog. They got Texas, the top dog. So is Texas the king of football? Is Texas the king of college football right now? So if you haven't subscribed to Life in Football, please do so. We gonna rock out Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That's the 11-hour show. 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That's an hour show. Then I come back at 4:45. That's a 30-minute show. Then I come back in the evening around 7:30, 7:45, and that's a 30-minute show. So you got 3 shows a day, baby. Hey, one-stop shop, get everything you need. So let's jump right into this thing. So check this out. Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffs. I seen a depth chart of theirs yesterday, and boy, that thing looked good. The starting 5 on the O-line is basically a new rebuilt O-line. Only one person come back, and that's Jordan Seaton. We know Jordan Seaton is basically a future first round. He got to play this year. If he play this year well, pretty much the hype train hype him up into the first round for the draft of 2027. So he'll come back 25 and 26. But if he ball out this year or play solid, 2026 pretty much icing on the cake. He'll finish that out. And then, okay, bam. So all the other O-linemen new. They are new. They coming in ready. It's going to be a whole new ballpark. Then you got the wide receivers. You got Sincere Brown. You have Omarion Miller, which could basically be a first rounder if he ball out this year. Omarion Miller could basically pretty close lead the nation or be in the top 5 in the country or top 10. I think he could make himself first round depending on his 40 time. They got Sincere. They got him and Omarion at slot. I'm trying to think that they have a slot. I don't know. But I know they had D Miller at the other spot. So that's them 3, I think. The tight end, Zach. Yep, the tight end, Zach. And then K-Salt. And they had, you could put Micah at the running back spot. So you put them back, you have those guys and the O-line, and it's ready. They ready. On defense, the defense look loaded. So from the looks of it, just the looks now, it seems like Colorado can fight for the playoffs. Now they're gonna have to duke this thing out with Houston, BYU, Arizona, Iowa State, K-State, and is it one more? TCU, they're gonna have to come with it. Utah, they're gonna have to come with it. West Virginia, they're gonna have to come with it. So can they whoop these boys? Can they Can they get them? We gonna soon find out. Like, everybody reported back. So right now, you got oh man, right now you got it where everybody reported back. Everybody reported back. I think some universities came back last week. Colorado came back this week. Can they dominate the Big 12 enough to get into the Big 12 championship game, as well as win the Big 12 championship game to get there to the chip, to have opportunity for the playoffs? So they got to make it to the Big 12 championship game. And the Big 12 championship game will run through BYU, K-State, Arizona State, Iowa State, I think really them four really the top dogs. But you can say Houston could fight, TCU could fight. Now Texas Tech gonna come with it. I don't know who y'all got to see Texas Tech, but Texas Tech gonna come with it too. So I'm gonna put them up in the mix. Can you make it to that Big 12 championship game? That's where you want to go. And can you, when you make it, can you win it? Can you make it? Then can you win it? We finna see Coach Prime. They got a squad, y'all. Like when I looked at it, the depth chart, just the first team, offense and defense, it looked good. It looked like, oh, them boys finna get with it. They looked so good on paper now. On paper, you got a lockdown corner that we know can go first round. We got safeties that can play in the league. We got another corner that it seemed like he gonna have an opportunity for the league. Linebackers that came from their universities to here that was balling. So they gonna have an opportunity. D-line, some ballers on there. So from offense to defense, our first team, it looked real good. First team, offense and defense looks extremely good. Now is, can they get together and play ball? Can K-Salt get that offense right? Can they call plays to make K-Salt and the running backs and the wide receivers all look good? Will the O-line actually perform this year where when we say hit and you hand that thing off, you got Micah coming through that. Then you got the running back that transferred in. Can he get up out of there? Who else we got back there? Hayden. Can Hayden take off and run that thing? Coach Prime, now listen. First team. Now, I don't know how much depth they have, which it feel like we should have a lot, but I ain't totally sure. I just know with the depth we have, with the first team offense, first team defense, they gonna be ready. They gonna be ready this year. So I think the playoffs is a very great possibility. They just gotta stir through the Big 12. Can they drive this thing past them big boys? Because they got some big boy games. Yes, you want to win the outside games, your 3 games, your Georgia Tech, your Wyoming, your Delaware. Yes, you want to win them, but you definitely got to win your conference. JB, what's happening? FD, Mike, what's good? Shiny King, C. Smith, Sabrina, what's happening? Mark, what's good? Hey, you say August the 29th. When you first put it, I was trying to say, well, college ball started a little earlier, but yes, that Friday. Yep, that Friday, Georgia Tech come to town. Excuse me, and Georgia Tech gonna be ready. They ain't gonna be no slouch. Warren, what's good? 11-1. Man, we screaming 11-1. We might as well say 12-0. Who you think the lost to then? PC, are you just feeling that's a good number? Crystal, what's good? St. Louis, what's happening? Brandon, what's good? Mike, appreciate it. Miss Campbell, what's happening? Warren G, you say that Colorado D-line room gonna wreak havoc in the Big 12. You got Oates, Walker, Carter, Wade, McNeil, Barnes, Wiggins, D. Swain, oh, yeah, listen. Offense and defense, we ready. Offense and defense, first team, offense and defense, we ready. Richard, what's happening? You say, my only thing, if you don't have a QB. I think K-Salt can do it. I think K-Salt is a gamer. Yeah, when they looking at it throwing the ball, he may not be, like, he's not a Shador when he's throwing it. And you know what? I'm sorry. I won't ever say that again. I make sure y'all don't let me say that again. Or if I say it, okay, we ain't worried about it being Shador. We want him to be all the way K-Salt, Liberty style K-Salt, high school style K-Salt. We want that boy like listen. We want him to run it and throw it. If he can give us 1,000, give us 1,000 rushing, give us about 3,000 passing, we'll take it. Now, if you really want to cut up, give us about 1,500 passing. 1,500 rushing, and about 35 to 4,000 passing. Get out there and cut up. What cut up, not cut up. Yeah, cut up, boy. K-Saw really gonna be a difference maker, because if they make the offense fit around him and it operate the way he is good to operate, then it's a wrap. Listen, they won't be able to stop him if we can operate the way we need him to operate, running and throwing, keeping the defense super honest, and the run game told. That's what you got Swayze for. Swayze get the run game going. Yo, K-Saw could be something real serious. I told y'all K-Saw is like, because they don't want to put him on the main list, to me, K-Saw is a guy that could be in the Heisman talk. Richard, what's good? Ken, what's happening? You say K-Saw will be more than okay. That's what I'm saying. FD say no loss. Yeah. The real, you say CU is currently ranked in 4th in the Big 12. We are going to have to make sure everyone jails. Each game is going to be important. Yeah, every game. Rod, you say BYU game was behind us. It was like a giant North Dakota State. Yeah, they came with it. Ali, you say tough games ahead. It is. It is. Parker, you say 757. Virginia in the building. JB say, Colin, I'm going to hit the Houston game, come back and catch the Ravens versus the... Ooh, hold on now. You going to watch the game, like go catch it, then you coming back and catch the Ravens and the Browns, you going to it, or you going to catch it on TV? Count, what's happening? T-Wait, what's good? Ryan, you said, Pat said, we got 2 offenses because Juju and K-Saw 2 different players. Yeah, they can, but they better operate on the main one, which is, to me, K-Saw. Let me see. Hey, go Gators, what's good? Figg, Figg, y'all see my business partner out there. You said Tyler Brown, man, they act like Tyler. They ain't even putting Tyler off on there. But hey, let's jump into the next subject, y'all. The Big Ten and the SEC. Listen, I seen a list that had all the teams they think going to the national championship who could win it. Not only gold, they saying we know they making the playoffs. They had Texas, Georgia, Ohio State, and Alabama. Them was the top 4. But just overall, it's set up. It is set up for the Big Ten and the SEC to run college football. Like, it ain't no way close. Like, they ain't even giving you an opportunity for an ACC team. Now, the ACC team that has clout is really only Clemson to me. Miami, we got to see what Carson Beck can do. And I ain't going to knock Syracuse. Syracuse fight. But I don't know if they just there yet, where they just toe-to-toe with the big boy. And they could take it back. Yeah, I don't know if they there yet. They might be. They might could run the ACC this year. But, y'all, it's like the Big Ten and the SEC looking down at like, man, ACC and Big 12, y'all get y'all little money sales out of here. We run this. If you want to play with the big boys, come get some money. But we done locked up all the money. Come get some playoff spots. But you can't do that either. We locked up all the spots. Y'all out of luck. Y'all out of luck. The only way y'all get in here and dominate, y'all team like superb excellent. And that ain't happening because we got too much money over here. So, y'all, I don't know if the Big Ten and the ACC, not the Big Ten, the Big 12 and the ACC even have an opportunity. You got Clemson can fight for the ACC. You got Notre Dame fighting for independence. You got SMU gonna try to fight. SMU will try to fight. Who else you got? Miami might try to fight. Syracuse will try to fight. In the Big 12, you already know we got the Big 12. You got Colorado gonna fight for it. You got the Big 12, BYU gonna fight. Who else? Iowa State, Arizona State. All of them gonna fight. But you just don't know how that's gonna go. You don't know how that's gonna go. You don't know how that's gonna go. So I don't know if they really got an opportunity. I just don't know. Like the SEC and the Big 12 pretty much deboed everybody. They took all the money. Give me the money. Hey, Ali, raining heavy, ain't it? That's that Florida. That's what Florida do for you. So when you look at it like that, y'all, I don't know if they got an opportunity. And they giving it to Texas. Matter of fact, the first 4 teams that they believe gonna make it is Texas, Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama. I don't even know how Alabama get back in it. Like Alabama lost like what, 4 or 5 games last year, and now they back in it like they all that. I know they got their offensive coordinator. They did get their offensive coordinator, but I just can't give it to them like that. I can't put them back. And even with Georgia, I can't give it to Georgia because Georgia, they lost 4, they should have lost 4 games last year. But they didn't. They kind of got by, but I can't get that to them. So it's like, the only one that really look like they the king is, the only one look like they the king is Texas. Because they got a lot, but Texas got a question mark at quarterback. And running back, we know they got running backs. Wide receivers, they got wide receivers. Yeah. I know, right? It's my roof. I told y'all that rain get for real out here. For real. That's how Florida do. Hey, this is my Florida weather. This is my Florida weather. This is how Florida do. This is all Florida. But yes, y'all, the SEC and the Big 12, they pretty much locking up a guaranteed they gonna win the chip. JP, appreciate it. Rod, you say Colin, you are really dedicated, young man. Your word is definitely born. Yeah. I told y'all I'm gonna jump on. Even if it rained, we were gonna slide in. Richard, you say, yeah, I just did an earthquake. Missy Willie, you say, Colin, you need to be careful when you go inside, especially if your clothes wet. Yeah, now I'm dry as ever right now. Michelle, you say I was working and just listening and was like, sound like, hey, that Florida weather will do it. I told y'all to get down. Hey, JB, I told y'all. T-Wait, you say you're a champ to be out there in that rain. Well, I'm up on the hill. It ain't lightning either. Now, if it was lightning, I'd shut it down. I'd be up under the bed. But yeah. I'm good. Kid, you say, meanwhile, I'm in, hey, that's what Florida give us every time. Allow me what's good. And then guess what? It's going to stop too. It'll stop like it ain't happening. Ali, like a champion. Parker, you say you can't come with no church league schedule out of conference. You cannot, but with the SEC and the Big 10, you can, because they're going to be like, we play everybody. We ain't worried about nobody. So they going to feel like that. Rod, hey, JB, yeah, I'm going to get Figg back on. Rod, you said Clemson has SEC type of resources. They should move up like Oklahoma and Texas. But see, who will take them? I know Clemson don't want to play in the Big 10. Like, I wouldn't want to play in that mess. If I'm them, I'll go independent. And, well, I ain't going to say I'll go independent. You got to try to get to the money. At the end of the day, it's trying to get to the money. Clemson got money. And they going to big boy ball. But they trying to hang out with the SEC and the Big 12. JB, you say that's how the rain was at the UCF game, and it just stopped. That's what I'm saying. This Florida is just, it might turn back on, but it might turn back off. But after a while, it's just over. Miss Claire, I'll let you say, Simon, how do you end up independent conference? I guess you got to try to break away, but the ACC, they know they probably going to lose Clemson unless they pay them. And at the end of the day, it's about the money. It comes down to the money. Everybody want money because the SEC, like, we got 4 playoff spots. And the Big Ten, like, we got 4 playoff spots. Then they say ACC and Big 12, we'll give y'all 2 each. And if you play around, we'll take that too. We'll just give you 1 each. So it's pretty much disrespectful how the Big Ten and SEC just deboed the whole conference. It's disrespectful. Rich, you said at the end of the day, money ruined college football. It did, but then at the same time, they probably been doing this. It's just not up it's in your face now. It's like, look, pay us the cash, we got the conference. I don't even know how the SEC dominated. I think when Nick Saban took over, that's what made it change. Rod, you say Clemson the SEC? Now, I can see that. And let's jump into the last subject, y'all. Texas. Yes. Is Texas the king of college football this year? Now, everything that come out, anything that you see, Texas #1. Now, they got to go toe-to-toe with Ohio State, August the 30th. That's a big boy game. They got to come with it. But they both breaking in. What Julian is saying, he'll be a new quarterback that hasn't had any college reps. Arch Manning has college reps. Arch Manning hungry and he want it. That's a big boy game. Now then after they play Ohio State, they got Florida. That's a big boy game. Then they got Oklahoma. Not Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma. With Oklahoma has a quarterback that can run and throw. He gonna be for real. And they got a running back that can tote the air out the ball. So if Oklahoma can get it right, Texas and Oklahoma gonna be a big game. Same as Texas versus Florida. That's a big game. If DJ Ladway come to play, if that coach can get Florida to where they got an offense and if Florida can stand up in the paint, that's gonna be a good game. Then they play Georgia. Texas play Georgia. That's a big boy game. And then they play Texas A&M. So all they big boy games on the road. Can they win on the road versus all these big boy schools? Now you got to think, all Texas has been prepared for the whole offseason is Ohio State. Get right with ourselves and Ohio State. Get right, Ohio State. Now that's the same thing Ohio State doing. Ohio State, get right with ourselves, Texas. Get right with ourselves, Texas. That's the biggest games, right? That is a statement game. Now you could give it and say, well, it's the first game of the year, so you know you got the game jitters. Reginald Green, hey, appreciate it. You said the SEC has been paying players that's why they mad and let all the other conferences pay players because they can't. Yeah, listen. So now it just make it with college football. Well, you kind of know that college football is going to go through the SEC and the Big Ten. That's where it's going. Clemson can stand up in the paint. Coach Prime, if he want to stand up in the paint, they gonna have to pay it. It ain't nowhere around it. Like, money talk, y'all. They say it's a player. I don't know what school he was at. Maybe, okay, it was basketball, but I'm still tell you, it was basketball. They said that boy named Corey Flagg, something like that. He had $28 million. 28 mil. Now, that's the #1 player in the nation, but let's say the Jeremiah Smith or the Ryan Williams at the wide receivers. They getting paid. Arch Manning, he getting paid. Yeah, Cooper Flag. Yeah, he getting paid, but that's basketball. But still, that let you know where it's at. So Texas said, forget that, them in Oklahoma. Let's get out of the Big 12 because this don't look good. Yeah, we could run the conference, but the SEC and the Big 10 gonna act like we ain't nothing. So let's get into the SEC. And then they jumped in and almost won it all. They jumped in and almost won it all. That's why everybody feels Texas has an opportunity to win it all this year. Arch Manning, I feel like with a whole season starting, he gonna be him. I feel like Arch Manning would be him. Then you have Arch Manning O-line. You only have one returning starter, but a lot of they guys rotated in. So it ain't like they fresh. They rotated in. Then they brought some transfers in. Then they got wide receivers, but they brought some transfer wide receivers in. Like, go get it, wide receivers. Then they had running backs that was already ready to totally hit, high. And the way Shaw called that offense be booming. Then they defense got people in the secondary going to the league. They linebacker is a first rounder. They D lineman is a first rounder out of the next year draft. And they got a first rounder at cornerback spot. So, and they got another high draft pick at the safety spot. Texas loaded, y'all. Texas is loaded. Them boys loaded. So if they beat Ohio State, the hype train gonna be rolling. All right, beat Ohio State. Come back some weeks later, beat Florida. The next week, beat Oklahoma. If they could knock off Georgia, it's a wrap. They gonna be crowned. And then Arch Manning, if he win all them games, y'all know that man gonna be easily the Heisman Trophy winner. But it's gonna be given to a team that's winning. They being spectacular. You know, Travis Hunter was spectacular last year, but they was trying to put Ashton Genty up there. So I'm just telling y'all, Texas look real. Rod, you say I can't see anything in Arch Manning other than his last name. Ooh, listen, Arch could run and throw 6'4", about 220, 225. That's a grown man out there. Now, he said he knows he's getting all this love based off his last name. He said he know that. But he said he want to work so hard that you give it to him because of him. So, hey, I'm down with it. Allow me, you say this is my football one-on-one class to learn about more teams, coaches, and individual players. Hey, allow me, I told you, one-stop shop. But, hey, me and Mike Figg, my business partner, we finna rock this year. NFL and college. Shy, you say Penn State or Notre Dame repeating? Penn State gonna have an opportunity. Notre Dame gonna have an opportunity. But basically, the big boy teams that y'all think the big boy teams, they gonna be in the playoffs. It's whoever can get the hot hand. Because we seen Ohio State get the hot hand and then that thing rolled. They ain't got the hot hand, but if Ohio State wouldn't have made that one play going into halftime on Texas would have won that game. So that's why they feel with Arch Manning, they there. Rod, you say Manning has a Super Bowl ready type team in college football. He has it easy. Yeah, he does. That team loaded. Hey, they loaded. I'm talking about every position. They like that. 1949, you say, Colin, did you get rained on? You look wet. No, I'm dry. Dry, baby. Nah, I'm dry. Now, it's around me look wet, but I'm up under a big shade. I'm dry as it can get. Let me see. The real, you say, Arch pulling in 6.5 mil. God, dog. I laughed when they said Eli Manning had great things to say about Arch. Yeah, he gonna always talk good about him. Like, he can call Eli or Arch Manning or any other quarterback, Tom Brady. But you know Steve Sarkisian played quarterback too. So Steve Sarkisian feeling like, hey, boy, I'm him too. You think I ain't finna bring a chip here, boy? Come on, Eli. get this chip, boy. Get this chip for us. So I'm excited. FD, you say everything is going to happen on the field. We are going to see several upsets in the SEC and Big Ten. Yes, as well as the ACC and Big 12. But the way they got it set up, to make it to the chip, you gotta to really have a strong shot. Basically, saying when they get to the Final Four, they saying ain't nobody gonna be in the Final Four but the bless me, the SEC and the Big Ten. That's how they feel about it. Lady C, yeah. You know I got that new 430, that 445 now. But I think I came on like 5 minutes late. Roger, you say, how long do you think Bill Belichick would stay in for North Carolina to return to the NFL? It's if the NFL even want him. The NFL might not even want that boy back. Yeah. Hey, y'all see my business partner said, he said Colorado season tickets sold out 3rd consecutive year. That's Coach Prime, man. He got that thing on lock. They gonna be hurt after that man leave. That is gonna be a devastation to that program. Like, this is the highest of the high. Well, other than when they won that chip. They better hope they can get back to that chip. But yo, appreciate y'all rocking with me at the 445 slot with all college football. We talking all college football at 445, nothing else. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And in the evening, about 7:30, 7:45, I'm going to come back on, and we're going to rock out with that last show of the day, baby. So it's 3 shows a day from here on out. 3 shows a day from here on out, Now, when the season starts, on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm popping on just it's gonna be like popcorn, on like popcorn. But listen, appreciate y'all rocking with me. I hope this college show was real good. We're gonna keep coming back with more, and more. Blessings to y'all. Hey, catch me at 7:30 or 7:45. Just be looking for me. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.